Hello, Mestros. The Sigma male phenomenon is sweeping the men's world, and today a lot of men are identifying as Sigma men, which is great. It shows men actually want to get better. But unfortunately, most people just identify with a group just because it seems cool. Indeed, it is possible to become a Sigma male by gradually developing yourself to reach that level. But never forget, Sigma men are extremely rare, meaning most people claiming to be Sigma men are actually not Sigma men. If this hurts your feelings, then I can say for sure that you are not a Sigma male, but I will show you the 7 things that reveal that a man is not a Sigma. This video is guaranteed to ruffle some feathers, so brace yourself for this. Before we get down to business, hit that subscribe button. Number 1. You wear it as a badge. You cannot be a Sigma male if you go bragging about being a Sigma male everywhere. No one cares, and Sigma men care less about making others know they are Sigmas. This is because being a Sigma male is not an identity, it is just your personality, which is made up of a lot of things. Sigma men in very extreme circumstances may explain their personality to those closest to them, but this is never because they want attention or want to be treated specially. They would only do this because these people are important to them, and they want them to understand what is going on. You see, my friend, being a Sigma man is like a hidden gem, a precious treasure tucked away in the depths of one's mind. When you are one, you don't need to flaunt it to the world. Instead, you let their actions and decisions speak for themselves. It is usually a sign of insecurity and seeking approval when a man brags about being a Sigma. Such losers hope that the labeling makes them special and are hoping it would earn them cheap respect. It is a sneaky way of seeking approval without directly asking for it, and if you know anything about lone wolves, you would know that they do not seek approval. Number 2. Red pillar is not the same as being a Sigma. There is a difference between being a red pillar and being a Sigma male. Mestros, do not mix any of these up. The red pill movement is not a personality, it is an ideology and a movement. It means almost all male personalities can embrace the red pill ideology. What the red pill movement is about is the liberation of men for ignorance of what the system is doing against men and how women are gaming men using the system. It is about men rising up to know their value and place in society. Being a Sigma male has nothing to do with anyone else but yourself. You are not campaigning for anything or trying to change society just because you are a Sigma, and you have no business trying to make others become like you. Sigma men tend to be red pillars because they are conscious of the manipulations designed against men, but that does not make red pillars Sigma men. Most men who embrace the red pill ideology would love to be Sigma men. They would find the personality fascinating and wish they could make it their identity. But that is not how it works, Mestros. It takes a lot of maturing to become a Sigma man. You need to experience life at a conscious level higher than what most other people perceive. It takes a lot of self-criticism development and patience to become a Sigma male. It is a lonely path to take, yet Sigma men never feel lonely walking through this path. They are lone rangers, and their level of discipline, focus, and stoicism is simply unbelievable. Number 3. You do not acknowledge others. Putting other people down does not lift you up. Sigma men don't do that. I have seen this way too often. People who think they can cheat their way up. These people will belittle other men, bully them, and try to outshine them, thinking this would make them Sigmas. Sigma men are not bullies. They do not gain pleasure from being better than others. It is actually the opposite. Sigma men hate it when they are the smartest person in the room. They find it very frustrating when they have to lead other people. The Sigma male mindset loves being independent, and he does not also want other people to depend on him or look up to him. Sigma men always wish everyone could understand the things they understand, and that everyone can thrive without being a burden to each other. Sigma men are always prepared to defend themselves and would not hesitate when challenged, but they would not go out looking for a fight or seeking to control anyone. These men are so comfortable being themselves that they never see the need to intimidate anyone. They are open and ready to engage anyone who shows respect and has something to say. Sigma men are the kind of guys that would give the little guys a hand, lifting them up. Number 4. Being quiet is not the same as being Sigma. Sigma men tend to be very quiet, but be careful thinking all quiet men are Sigma males. I must clarify that Sigma men are not introverts. There is a big difference. Introverts do not choose to be quiet. They are quiet because they have no other choice. Introverts are like scared cats. They avoid interactions because they are not good at expressing themselves. Not Sigma males. The silence of Sigma men can be defined as tactical and even dangerous. It is very intentional and can be a trap in some situations, so never underestimate a Sigma male. When he needs to talk, you will hear him loud and clear. He won't stutter or play down what he has to say. Then there are those times the Sigma man just wants to be left alone with his thoughts. If you disturb him enough, he will let you know he is not scared of speaking up. So it is just best to let these lone wolves be. They must never be underestimated. They are like predators, silently watching and very intentional in their approach. Number 5. You think only Sigmas deserve certain privileges. When you think that because being a Sigma male means everyone has to listen to you, or you need to be given special privileges, then you don't even know what it means to be a Sigma male. Sigma men do not feel entitled to anything. Instead, they work for everything they get. They would only demand what they have worked for and nothing else. Sigma men do not think anyone owes them anything, just as they do not think they owe anyone anything. So if you think you deserve special attention or given a free pass just because you are a Sigma male, then you need to question if you even understand what it means to be a Sigma man. Instead of seeking special privileges, Sigma men focus on self-improvement and personal growth. They channel their energy into becoming the best version of themselves. Number 6. You enter comments and social spaces to bash everyone else. This one is very ironic and funny at the same time. These are the posers, going about policing everyone about how Sigma they are. You will find such people bashing everyone else in the comments section. I have seen this a lot. Recently, I saw someone using very insulting words to describe those who watch football while claiming all he uses his time for is investing. This made absolutely no sense. While it is true that Sigma men do not do a lot of things other people do, Sigma men do not go about looking for arguments and fights with people who are different. Sigma men, as true Sigma men, typically steer clear of unnecessary conflicts and disputes. They're more inclined to maintain an air of serenity, choosing to smile knowingly at the ignorance of the arrogant, then gracefully moving on without uttering a single word. This does not mean Sigma men cannot be aggressive too, but they do it only in response to hypocritical or disrespectful people. Sigma men tend to be defenders. They do not go out looking for trouble, but when they come across anyone that is making himself an arsehole, they would handle him like one. Sigma men have no time to play nice with rude people. Number 7. You hold only one view. You know, it's perfectly fine to have strong convictions and beliefs. In fact, it's a sign of a thoughtful and introspective mind. But here's the catch. Being open to new ideas and willing to adapt your views in the face of new information is a hallmark of true intelligence and wisdom. Our beliefs and knowledge are like software programs running in our minds. And just like software, they need regular updates to stay relevant and effective. If you refuse to update your mental software, you risk becoming outdated and ineffective in your thinking. Sigma men are not rigid. They are always ready to learn, take corrections, and even reinvent themselves when they discover they have been going down a wrong path all along. Think of your beliefs as tools in a toolbox. If you insist on using the same tool for every problem, even when a better one is available, you're limiting yourself. It's like trying to build a skyscraper with just a hammer. It might work for a small project, but it's woefully inadequate for the bigger challenges. People who can't change their minds often fear the uncertainty that comes with admitting they might be wrong. It's a natural human tendency to seek stability and avoid discomfort. Sigma men are never afraid of being wrong. They are comfortable being wrong and admitting it because they are not trying to please anyone. All they want is to get the best results. People who care too much about being wrong are usually emotional and are not Sigma men. You can make a conscious effort to become a better man who is more stable and more comfortable being different from others. That is the only path to becoming a true Sigma man. You must find your inner peace and never let emotions get in the way. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch this one as well. Thanks for watching.